Welcome to the Babolat Pure Aero team, part of the Babolat Pure Aero family. Since its launch in 2003, this is the 5th version of the Racket, and it's very popular on the tour amongst players such as Rafael Nadal, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, Genie Bouchard and British player Johanna Konta. In terms of the specs, this one is slightly lighter than the Rafa Racket, if you like, weighing in at 285 grams, which we say is kind of a middleweight racket. The head size is 100 square inches, which for Babolat is the norm, allowing a nice amount of power, control and yet forgiveness. The stringer pattern remains the same at 16 mains, 19 crosses, and the balance point of the racket is 32 centimeters, which is fairly even balance, if not slightly more towards the handle, allowing the player to manoeuvre the racket easily. The technologies in the racket, there's some which are existing from previous model, such as the Cortex System in here. And this is basically an inbuilt shock absorber. So when the ball hits the frame, it causes vibrations which travel down through here. In here, in the Cortex, it helps filter out those vibrations, making it more comfortable for the user, as well as helping reduce the risk of an injury such as tennis elbow. The Woofer System is still existing in the frame. So this is a grommet design which helps the string move. So with more string movement you can generate more power. So one element of the Woofer System is allows more power. The other element is, because the string moves more, the ball contact time on the strings can be increased, helping to give you more control. The final bit of technology on the racket, which is new this year, is called the FSI spin. And this is located at the top and the side of the racket, where Babolat have changed the grommet's distance spacing in between each other. They've widened it up slightly, so in the impact zone here, the strings are less compact, allowing more string movement, helping to generate more power for the player, as well as more spin. Now the reason why the racket's called the Pure Aero is because it's being aerodynamically designed to go through the air as fast as possible. With more racket at speed, you can generate more power as well as more spin, which is really what the racket aims to give the player. In terms of the audience, because of the weight, it's in that middle category. I would say it's perfect for expert junior players around 10 to 14 years old, not wanting anything too heavy. At the same time, it can be a fantastic racket for intermediate club players or even expert club players who are not wanting anything too heavy. In terms of the audience playing style, you're looking at someone that's looking to replicate Rafael Nadal, so playing mainly from the back of the court, hitting a nice amount of power and looking to generate some top spin on the ball.